Okay, I'm back on here to tell you a little bit more of my story. Okay, if you remember last time I was on here, I was telling y'all how I was the drip, how the Pharaoh had decked me out and put me over all the land of Egypt and everything. And I mean, I was the drip. I mean, it was, man, I'm telling you, I was dripping. Hear me? But anyway, he gave me a bomb wife. Man, we had two kids. You know, uh the land of plenty had started. You know, the land of plenty. The abundance of the dream that Pharaoh had, it had already started, and you know, we like a couple of years in to that. I had a couple of kids. I named my kids. One of them I named Manasseh. The other one I named Ephraim. And Manasseh I named because of God caused me to forget all the toil that I had, all the hard work I did, you know, how I came through all that. He made me forget all about that and about my father's house. Ephraim, I named him Ephraim because God caused me to prosper in the land where I was afflicted. You know, in the land where where I was a slave. So I was afflicted in that land. So, you know, I'm prospering in Egypt. I've got it going on. I still got the drip. You know what I'm saying? I'm still the drip. I'm looking good. I think I'm looking better than the Pharaoh. Don't tell him though. Don't tell him. I'm looking good, y'all. And so I'm already helping people. The people, you know, the famine done came. All right, we down in the famine. It's been a couple of years into the famine. And I mean, the famine was really hard, y'all. It was, I mean, people were struggling. You hear me? So they come to buy some food. I opened up all the storehouses. I begin to bless the people with the food. You know, I'm selling it to them. You know, I'm blessing people, but people not just coming from Egypt. Now I'm feeding all the people in Egypt, but people ain't just coming from Egypt because the famine is all over the world. So people are coming from all over the world to buy corn from me. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here selling this corn. I'm the governor of the land. So anyway, my father, Jacob, he finds out that there's corn in Egypt. And see, you know, everywhere else, no food, but there's bread in Egypt. So he finds out, oh shoot, there's some bread in Egypt. So he tells his sons, my brothers, he said, hey, get, what you standing there looking at each other for? I found out there's some bread down in Egypt. It's some corn down in Egypt. Get down there and buy some corn. Go down there and get some corn so that we won't perish up here, you know. So, you know, they get together, they get their little donkeys and stuff, and they, you know, load them up and they, you know, ready, they head down. But my little brother, Benjamin, my daddy won't let him go down there with him. They're like, no, you're not going down there. You can't go. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna send him down. They'll bring you some food back, you know, for you and your family and everything. We like you can, you know, he probably sent his donkey or something like that, let his donkey go, but he wouldn't let him go. So, you know, Benjamin was probably like, man, I don't get to go nowhere, man. This don't make no sense. Like, my donkey can go, but I can't go. You know, what's up? But my dad was concerned because he was still, you know, kind of grieving about me. You know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, if something happened to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, it's like, you all I got left of your mama. You know what I'm saying? Because he loved my mama, y'all. He did. He loved my mama. But anyway, he was like, you know, my Joseph is already dead, you know, and, you know, if anything happened to you, you know, on the way, mischief happened to you, man, it'll kill me. You know what I'm saying? So he wouldn't let Benjamin go. But anyway, my other brothers came on down. They come down to Egypt to buy some corn. I'm down there having me a good old time. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there living it up, you know, living it up, oh yeah. Friday night, living it up, you know what I'm saying? I'm living it up, boy. And I'm up in there, I'm having a good old time, I'm selling to the people, and I'm being joyous and everything. And all of a sudden I hear this. I turn around. I'm thinking, that sounds just like my brother's laugh. I'm like, who down here got a laugh like that? I turn around, why is my brother standing in line to buy some corn? I look, I'm like, oh, that's my brothers. Now, look, I ain't seen my brothers in over a decade, y'all. I wanted to run and hug their necks. I love my brothers, man, I do. I wanted to run and hug their necks, but, you know, I had to try to play it off. You know, okay, I'm right next to the Pharaoh. I can't be acting like that, you know, running over and grabbing my brothers. you know what I'm saying, hugging their necks, crying and carrying on. I can't do all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be the, top man down there. I'm the governor. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, oh man. So I wait till they get up there in line, right? And they come up there, and I'm thinking about, excuse me, I'm thinking about how they sold me into slavery and everything. So I'm kind of heated. I'm a little upset now. I'm like, oh shoot, that's right. They, I love my brothers, but man, they treated me wrong, man. So I'm a little upset. So they get up there, but they bow down when they get up there. They bow down to me with their faces to the ground. And I'm looking at them like, I'm like, where y'all come from? And they was like, oh, yeah, your servants, we came from the land of Canaan. We down here to buy some corn. I'm like, no, y'all some spies. Y'all down here to spy out the land to see the nakedness of the land. That's what y'all down here for. Then no. We not down here for that. We down here just to buy some corn. We the sons of one man. And, we all brothers. And, we just down here to buy some corn, And no, y'all down here to spy out the land. Y'all trying to see the nakedness of the land. Like y'all ain't tricking me. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all. They don't know it's me though. So I'm talking to them through this interpreter. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know it's me. So I'm really trying to play it off. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's them. And then they like, no. We the sons of one father up in Canaan, and it's 12 of us. One of us is dead, and the other one, the other one is home with our youngest brother is home with our father right now. You know what I'm saying? And us 10 down here, we here to just buy some corn. We ain't no spies, man. We good peoples. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, just like I said, y'all some spies. He said, but what I'm gonna do is, matter of fact, I'll tell y'all what, y'all not gonna leave here until y'all little brother come down here. Y'all little brother gonna come. I know what. One of y'all go back and get your little brother and bring him down here. Then I'm gonna believe y'all. I was really thinking about, I need to get my little brother away from them before they try to sell him off in slavery somewhere like they did me. That's what I was thinking. But I'm like, okay, bring your little brother down here, and I believe y'all that y'all not spies. So I'm all y'all going to jail. I'm putting y'all in jail, and one of y'all can go back and get your little brother. So I put them all in jail, right? And they in jail, man. I can't even hardly sleep. You hear me? I'm so excited to see my brothers, man. They in jail. And I'm like, man, my brothers are down here. I said, but my little brother ain't down here, man. I love my little brother too. I'm like, man, my little brother ain't down here. I need him to come on down, man. I need to see him. I ain't seen him in over a decade. And I ain't seen my brothers in over a decade, but my brothers are here. I miss my dad. I miss my little brother. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I need them there. I wish they was here too, but how it is. So, but after 3 days, I was thinking, man, my little brother and my daddy gonna die, if they don't take no food back. I'm like, oh, no, I can't do this. So I go down to the jail. I take my interpreter down there. And I'm like, I tell y'all what, because I fear God, I'm gonna let y'all go back, take food, provisions, and stuff for y'all's families, because of the famine. Take y'all's food and everything back. But bring your little brother back down here, and I'll believe y'all. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep one of y'all here. Keep one of y'all here. And you gonna stay in prison, and the rest of y'all can go back, take the food back for the families and everything. But when y'all need to come back, bring your little brother back, and I'll release your brother that I got here. Okay? Until you bring him back, hey, y'all ain't gonna see my face. Y'all ain't coming. No. Y'all ain't gonna get this. Do no trading down here. You ain't come down here to buy nothing. I ain't letting y'all have no business down here. None of it. We ain't having none of it. You hear me? You go home. Because I fear the Lord now. Go home. Take the food, provision for your families and everything, so everybody can live. Because I'm down here trying to keep everybody alive, and I ain't gonna dog my family out like that. So I grabbed Simeon. You know what I'm saying? I grabbed him, and I just tied him up right in front of everybody. Like, look, you going to jail. You know what I'm saying? He's the one who grabbed me by the coat. I think, if I remember right, he's the one who grabbed me by the coat. When I was ready to get sold into slavery. So I grabbed him, tied him up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put him on no camel or nothing, but I tied him up, took him back to the ward, put him in jail. You know what I'm saying? And then I told my guards and everything, my interpreter, hey, pack up their, give them their food. You know what I'm saying? Put their money back in the sacks that they brought down here. Put their money back in there and put it in the mouth of the sack. Close the sacks up. Let them load their donkeys up and let them go home. Okay? So they in there loading, putting the food in, put the food and money and stuff in the bags and everything, brought it out to them. So they load their donkeys up and everything, even Simeon's donkey, they load his up and everything. All the donkeys and stuff. And so they headed on back home, you know what I'm saying? And while they heading home, they stopped at an inn, I'm guessing to rest or whatever, because it was like more than a day's journey, So they stopped at an inn, to rest and everything. So in the next day, they get ready to set out, but they got to feed the donkeys and stuff, because you don't want the donkeys to, nothing happen to the donkeys on the way. So they feeding the donkeys. They get ready to feed the donkeys. And one of them opened up his bag, and he sees the money right there in the mouth of the bag. He's like, oh, Mom. Oh, no. He's like, hey, y'all look. He said, my money is returned. He said, my money's back. It's right here in the mouth of my sack. And everybody's like, oh, my God. What? And so they're thinking, God, what have you done to us? And oh, yeah, let me go back. Let me go back before. When they was in the prison for 3 days, when I came back to tell them that that they was gonna be, when I told them I was gonna put them in prison and everything, they was in there talking, and they didn't know I could understand what they were saying. They was like, man, this is something that came upon us. It's because of what we did to Joseph, and now his blood is required of us. And we saw the anguish in his soul, man, when he was crying out to us and stuff, and we didn't even listen, man. And then Reuben was like, Reuben was like, man, didn't I tell y'all not to do that to the young man? I told y'all not to do that, and y'all didn't listen to me, So, he was upset and everything. And that's the reason why I grabbed Simeon, because he was like one of the ringleaders, So I was like, okay, that's why I grabbed Simeon and put him in jail. Like, yeah, he's going to see what it's like to get tied up, And so basically, here they are heading back, to jump back into the story. They heading back, right? And he found the money in the sack of the mouth sack, in the sack's mouth, So, they went ahead and fed the donkeys and everything, closed the sack back up. And they're like, man, let's get home, man. Let's get home. Because they're thinking, God, you done did this to us. What have you done to us? It's because of what we've been through. I mean, what we did to Joseph, and everything. So they're like, let's get home, man. Before anything else happens, let's get home. So they riding these donkeys. They heading on home. They get home and they tell my daddy all the stuff that happened down there. They said, man, the Lord of the kingdom down there, he down there, man, he talked harshly unto us, man. He said we were spies, and they told him all the stuff that went on, and, how I kept Simeon down there and said, they can't come back down there unless they bring Benjamin with them. And so, man, it hurt my daddy, man. I'm telling y'all, it hurt my daddy. He was like, man, Joseph's gone. Now Simeon's gone. And y'all want to take Benjamin? Man, y'all trying to kill me, y'all. Y'all trying to kill me. What's going on? He said, all this stuff is against me. You know what I'm saying? So they stay up there, because he's like, I ain't trying to let Benjamin go down there. That ain't happening. So they stay up there, and everybody's eating good in the neighborhood and what have you, but then they run out of corn. So they up there a long time. And they run out of corn. I'm taking good care of Simeon while he's down there, though. I'm not treating him bad or nothing like that. But, he's still in jail. So, but they up there, they eating and stuff, and then they run out of corn. Now, it's like, by this time, it's like we like 2 years into the famine, okay? And they out of corn again. So now they got to go back. So my daddy, Jacob, he's like, okay, now go back down there and buy some more corn. They was like, no, we can't go. Remember, the dude told us we can't come down there and do nothing. We can't trade. We can't buy. We can't sell. We can't do nothing in the land. We can't even track in the land. Matter of fact, we ain't even allowed to come in the land unless we bring Benjamin with us. And he was like, nah, I can't let Benjamin go down there with y'all. That ain't happening. I can't do that. Man, So Reuben, the one that was trying to save me when it came to the pit, he was like, look, you can kill my 2 sons. You can kill my 2 sons if I don't bring them back to you. Let him go down there with me. Put it like this. Deliver him into my hands, and I promise you I'll bring him back. If I don't bring him back to you, you can kill my 2 sons. And Jacob, my daddy Jacob, he was like, nah, my son ain't going down there with you. I mean, I know it hurt Reuben so bad. I know it hurt him when he said it. But he understood what he was saying. Look, his brother is dead. Joseph, he's dead. Now Simeon's gone. And I can't send Benjamin down there, man, because some mischief happened to him on the way down there. He's like, man, that's going to bring the gray hairs of my head down upon me, man. That's going to kill me, man. That's going to take me down to the grave because I'm losing my sons. Everything's just against me. I'm losing my sons. I can't have that. You know what I'm saying? So now all the mothers are dead now. Okay? So all the mothers are dead. And he had his 12 sons. Joseph was supposed to be dead, but I'm Joseph. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not dead. They just think I'm dead. Okay, now Simeon's gone because he's down there in jail where I got him. He's down there in jail. So he feel like I done lost 2 sons. And now y'all trying to take Benjamin. If something happened to him, I won't be able to take it. I promise you, I won't be able to take it. You know what I'm saying? And Benjamin's all I got left of Rachel anyway. No, I won't be able to take it no more. You know what I'm saying? So he told Reuben, nah, I can't do that. I can't let Benjamin go down there with you. It ain't happening. And so, it's like we hungry, but we only got enough food for a couple of days and a few days, basically. Maybe you got like a week's worth of food, something like that. And it's like, well, we got to think of something because we can't just sit up here and starve to death. Everybody going to die. You worried about your son, everybody going to die. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like you're going to be able to keep your son if we all starve to death. So, it's one of those situations. But I'm going to stop it right here and come back next time to tell y'all some more of my story. But I just want y'all to know, man, the story is it's getting good, man. It's getting good. Oh, yeah, it's getting good. It's getting good. I'll tell y'all a little more next time. All right. God bless y'all. Love y'all. See you next time.